everyone, welcome back to KO.
I'm Kiefer.
And I'm Ollie. We are doing the next Redraw challenge.
Episode 6, if I remember right.
Yeah, this is a special one, 6 months of the channel.
Yeah. Yet there's nothing special about it, it's just as cursed as ever.
Yeah. We did actually film a video drawing it, and then we decided not to do it.
Realised it was too much silence and too much...
We just weren't doing well at talking while drawing.
So we will first show you the redraw prompt being drawn.
The redraw challenge. These character concepts never fail to concern yet entertain me, and this one is no different. It ended up as an alien superhero looking kind of thing, which is somehow a first on this channel. Stay tuned to see what we turn it into.
Anyway,
so you've seen what we're working with.
Yeah, so
we both hate it.
It's kind of horrible.
Yeah, we always hate these, but oh well.
Yeah, it's interesting. I want to know how you made it work, and I'm sure you're interested how mine won't work. And I'm sure you are too.
Because what you've told me is throwing me off a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll say.
Yeah.
Hello all, welcome to another discussion on the entities that we currently contain within our agency. Today, we will be talking primarily about entities brought into existence by the mind of one Darren Corrin, a rather perplexing and intriguing young boy who has an exceptionally strong connection to imagination energy. For anyone who has somehow made it this far without knowing what imagination energy is, here is a brief explanation. When we were brought into existence by a species higher than ourselves, some would call these gods or deities, they imbued humanity with the unusual ability to create worlds with mere thought. Just by having a dream or a consistent idea of a species, we can quite inexplicably create worlds that have existed since before we even existed, giving them time to evolve and adapt to how we have seen them in our thoughts. If the consistent thoughts persist, and an individual has a particularly strong connection to imagination energy, there is the chance that a rift or portal will open connecting the individual with their creation, at which point the being or entity can come into our world and interact with civilians, which is something we can't allow to happen. Darren Corrin's connection has always been quite prominent, with him seemingly summoning his imaginary friends with relative ease, and we can usually tell when they are his because they appear quite cartoonishly alarming and, let's say, unique. The entity we will be talking about today claims they are a Martian, despite the fact that we have put them in contact with true Martians and shown them they are not remotely reminiscent of one. We have taken to calling them Squid the Martian for the sake of appeasing the being, whose only apparent desire is to take over the Milky Way. Usually we just give him a chocolate bar of the same name and they spend a good hour trying to figure out whether it is an explosive or a key to the galaxy, before accidentally ripping the wrapper and smelling what is inside, eating it and putting him in a euphoric state. The entity is also very fond of Darren, and has been quite distressed as a result of being kept away from him. We make sure to check up on the boy whenever we can, and whenever we do, we make sure to inform Squid of how he is. However, he began asking too often, and we began to lie, claiming we have seen the boy when in reality we haven't the operatives to take out such a small matter. When he is calmed as a result of knowing Darren is okay, we are usually able to have quite civilized conversations, but we try to not bring up the appearance of his strangely bulbous and grotesque looking face, of which appears like a combination of a caricature and a character from a children's show about a yellow sponge living in a pineapple under the sea. The reason we try to not bring this up is because of the entity's unfortunate attachment to his gun, a morphing cannon-like appendage that has grafted itself to the being's skeleton, which makes it impossible to remove without removing the limb itself. He has been known to shoot operatives in the lower ranks when they bring up this feature while within its facility. Despite this, we allow the being to walk or hover through the halls of the facility, along with the other imaginary friends that Corin has spawned over the last 12 years since his birth. We found out that at the time that Corin created this being, he was learning about space in his 5th year at primary school, and was enthralled by the idea of beings living on other planets. He imagined being friends with an alien similar to E.T. or Mac, and the universe gave him Squid. We don't really need to go into the ins and outs of Corin's childhood to know that he was into cartoons as most children are, which is the only explanation we have for the entity's strange and unusual appearance. If you have any more questions or requests for entities you would like to know about, please leave them in the suggestion box below. For now, I need to go clean up the hall. It appears that the class clown just decided to tell Squid that he had a head like a deflated hot air balloon.
Right, my turn. Once again, I really didn't know where to start with this redraw challenge, so I took some time to think about what I could do with it. I was looking at the outfit of the joint sketch for the millionth time, and I thought, Metaton, again! It was once again time to yassify this character. I exaggerated the length of the legs, but I wanted to represent the curvy community by drawing a more realistic body type. Well, as realistic as this character can really be. I also kept it true to the original by having no clear jawline, as this is one of my favourite parts of the sketch. In terms of the pose, I kept it quite simple, and I know, it's shocking, no JoJo poses today, and I didn't really do anything for the background. It's more just a drawing to show off the character more than anything else. I really liked how it turned out, and I hope you do too.
Work? You ready?
No.
No?
No. It's eyes. No, that is cool, but the eyes. You gave it very JoJo-esque lips.
Well, that's what the lips looks like. That's what it needed to make it at least work anatomically.
That is cool. You've gone for the little arm sucker things. Why does it kind of look like handsome Squidward? Why have I only just made this connection?
I do not like it. It is not handsome Squidward, even though it is clearly.
It is, because you've made it more squiddy.
Yeah, but...
You leaned into the handsome Squidward. You've got a big butt chin. That's one thing that you've changed, because it didn't have any jaw. The original one.
I've changed quite a bit on it, if you haven't noticed.
Yeah, you have. But a big thing is you've given it a jawline.
Yeah. What do you think of the gun?
It is pretty cool. I like all like the black stuff coming around it, and then the red.
Yeah, because it being such a big part of the drawing, I dare you think it was. I didn't think it could be left just plain.
Yeah, it is cool.
Thank you.
Well done. You've made it work.
Have you made it work?
I think so, just probably not in the same way.
Come on then, Ollie. Let's see yours.
I may not have made it work, but I made it work.
You're still confusing the hell out of me, Ollie.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Go on. Oh no. Why is so realistic?
Oh dear.
Oh god.
Speechless. The Kiefer was too stunned to speak.
How far those legs go up, though? I don't want to look at it, but I can't stop. Oh no! Somehow I think yours is more true to the original. Doesn't mean I don't hate it. It's a very good drawing.
Thank you.
It's just...
concerning.
Yes. You definitely went for a more feminine thing, and I went for masculine. I've had enough.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. And fine at the same time. I'm a poet who don't know it.
Okay.
Okay, so what did you think of that redraw?
That was probably one of the hardest ones to do yet.
Yeah. But we both took it in different directions and I feel like they both worked. Which one do you prefer? Let us know in the comments. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you want to. And we will see you in the next video.
Which will be Fantastic Four as dinosaurs.
Fantastic Four is a dinosaur.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.